All right, so I've been working on my world generator, and I've also been developing a little animation stepper so that I can kind of debug the world building process and see what the engine's trying to do visually. It's a lot more fun than just looking at piles of data to try to squash bugs. So what I've ended up with is fairly simple. It's a fairly dumb world builder because I'm actually generating the major features like castles and roads first, and then I'm building the world around them. So I don't really have a ton of code to strategically try to insert important locations into a world that's already been built. I just sort of build the things I need to build and then build a fun world around them. And it seems to be working pretty well. So I'm gonna step through world generation real quick. As you can see, the first thing I do is generate the east and the west coasts. Then I populate my major castles, and then I sprinkle these construction nodes so that it basically creates a little bit of noise. So that when I connect the castles with roads, I get a little more interesting variation in the road configuration. And then I use a certain percentage of the remaining construction nodes to seed and grow different terrain types. Here I've prioritized mountains, so the mountains are grown first, and then I take a percentage of the construction nodes that are left and generate the forests. And then lastly, I've got the swamps prioritized. And then I actually will seed lakes and bays, and I basically just grow water features the exact same way I grow other features, and it works pretty good. So I'm going to run through one more real quick, just so we can see this one more time. But the main reason I switched from the way I used to build the worlds is because there was all this really complicated logic when I'm trying to insert my castles and my major features into a pre-existing world. I had to check for all these different things, like can you even access one castle from the other? Are they accidentally separated by bodies of water? Are the mountain ranges too big to get through? And I just found that like the world builder just kept getting smarter and smarter to deal with all the little edge cases and corner cases. And when I sort of flipped the script and just started building the world around the features that I needed, everything got simpler, and it uses a fraction of the code, and I think the worlds that it generates are just as interesting. So there you have it. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.